All right. Well, childcare has become an important topic here in Big Stone County and in many parts of the state as it relates to economic development, because unemployment rates have reached really historic lows within both Big Stone County and many parts of our region and state. And our workforce needs access to childcare options. And the city of Ortonville is currently participating in the Rural Childcare Innovation Program through First Children's Finance. And what this effort does is it brings together a team of local leaders to define our childcare needs and to create an action plan for meeting the childcare needs within Big Stone County. One of the goals that we have here in Big Stone County is to create additional childcare slots. And we do that through getting new providers within our county. And as part of our assessment, it determined that we needed a total of 44 new slots. And we're also working to increase some education efforts. And that's part of our segment today, is to really highlight the process to become a childcare provider, but also to highlight some of the resources as well. And we did a survey as part of the work. It identified that 38% of our parent survey respondents either declined employment or withdrew from the workforce due to childcare issues. And about 70% of our employers indicated that childcare impacted their ability to attract new employees. So it's a really important topic that we have here in Big Stone County. I'm Lisa Graphenteen. I'm the economic development staff here with Big Stone County, and also with the Ortonville Economic Development Authority. And with me, I've got Amy Weir with the Family Services from Big Stone County, and Marge Knutson from the Director of Childcare Aware at Prairie 5 Community Action. So Amy, we'll get started with you and maybe have you talk a little bit about, what are the steps to become licensed if someone is interested in becoming a new childcare provider within our county?
To become licensed in Big Stone County, I think the easiest way to get started is to just give us a phone call and let us know that you're interested. If you call, you'll be connected with a social services intake person, and they're going to ask for your name and address so that we can get back to you. Big Stone County does contract with Chippewa County. So Carrie Ash from Chippewa County Family Services is doing our licensing at this time. So it's pretty easy to get started. You just let us know that you're interested and we'll get you the information that you need to get started.
Amy, what would you say is the average time frame for someone to become licensed? I know it's kind of, it's different for every person, and a lot of it depends on, how long that individual takes to get some of their paperwork and do the necessary steps. But what would you say is kind of an average time frame if someone's really thinking ahead to wanting to become a provider, so they can kind of plan for how long that process would normally take?
It is really a hard question to answer because there are obviously background studies involved, home inspections, depending on the type of home or space. There could be fire marshal inspections. There's a need for people to be trained. And those requirements need to be met before they're officially licensed too. I would say that, and Marge, maybe you know best, but I would plan on at least a couple of months, like 2 to 3 months for sure, in order to get all of your paperwork in order and get your license back from DHS.
So a good note for people is really plan ahead. I mean, it is not something that's going to happen within a matter of a couple of weeks. So really, again, plan ahead for it to take a few months and really start the process early when people begin to think about doing this is probably a good note. So now we'll kind of shift maybe to some of the resources that are available too for people that are interested in becoming a provider, because it's somewhat of an ideal time. I mean, we're kind of at a moment where we probably have more resources available for people interested in childcare than ever before. So Marge, do you want to maybe highlight some of the resources, both technical assistance and also financial resources that are available for people interested in childcare?
Sure. Well, first I want to start out with Prairie 5 recently received funding from DHS to hire a startup and retention specialist to work in Region 6W, which consists of Big Stone, Chippewa, Lackaparle, Swift, and Yellow Medicine counties. We hired Colleen Jacobson, and she is here to assist folks in their communities, help them create, sustain, and even expand their family child care, either family child care or center-based programs. She's here to offer encouragement, support, and just make those connections to resources that are available for the programs. Because like you said, Lisa, there are a lot of grant opportunities right now for early childhood and to start your own program. Oftentimes what we hear from the process of becoming licensed can be overwhelming, and we hope to help with that. Clean will work alongside the provider to support them and then just navigate the licensing process. We work closely with the county licensors, so with Amy or with Carrie, as they are the facility who provides the license. Often we receive phone calls with questions, just what do I need to do to become licensed? Are there grants or other fundings available for startup, expansion, toys that I may need to purchase, professional development, how many hours do I need, where do I get it, how much do I charge families, and when do I contact the licensor? So these are all great questions, and we're here to help them figure out those answers. So if you enjoy children and want to own your own business, give us a call and to find out more information and what we can do to assist you in the program. If you want more information, you can check out childcarewayfinder.org or give us a call here at Prairie 5, 320-269-8727. The other program I wanted to touch a little bit on was First Children's Finance. They are also part of our RCCIP project, and First Children's Finance actually provides business development services to childcare programs, which includes like business training, coaching, consultation, and also low interest financing. They offer hands-on workshops and seminars that are critical business topics for family childcare and then also for centers. Just a couple of their consultation services are like startup expansion. So if you need help in creating a business plan or a financial model for a new business, they offer business assessments. Do you get the feeling sometimes you're not quite on track, but you can't quite figure it out? They can help you with that. Financial assessments. What do your financial reports tell you? Have you looked at recent trends of revenue and expenses? And then business improvement plans. So looking as your childcare business adapts and changes to the needs, are you also changing those needs? So First Children's Finance can help you develop a plan and address some of those concerns. So more information on that, you can contact firstchildrensfinance.org. So those are just a few that I mentioned. There's many other projects out there and programs as well.
Great. Well, I think one other resource that would be good to touch on is that Big Stone County really stepped up to the plate last year and created a childcare program. And Amy, do you want to touch a little bit on the childcare resources that are available through the county as well?
Yeah, I'd love to. Minnesota, Big Stone County last year decided to provide incentives for people that would like to come into the county and become startup providers. We currently have a $10,000 grant for in-home family childcare and a $25,000 grant for childcare centers for new providers. The money can be used to buy supplies, educational materials, make changes to your home or the structure that you would need to do to become licensed. After 3 years of having an active license in good standing, the grant is forgiven. So it's a great program for people that want to get started in childcare.
And it's a really nice time in terms of, again, people looking at, becoming a provider because of some of those resources. There can be some significant startup costs. So these resources really do help with some of those, buying, like you said, the equipment if they have to do an egress window or other types of improvement, there are some resources out there. And one of the things too that our childcare team is looking at is that First Children's Finance will have a grant opportunity coming up at the end of this month, and we plan to apply for some additional dollars that'll help new providers. So again, there's a way that we're trying to leverage in a variety of resources together and hopefully make it a smooth process for people that are interested. So again, if people have are interested in becoming a provider, there's great information on the websites that have been mentioned, both the county website and Child Care Aware's website, and contacting Amy and Marge and to get started.